Are we ready to go? I think we're ready to go. Drivers, behind the lines. Match starts in 3, 2, 1, crescendo. 1391 is racing towards our center note. Same with the Daleks. However, 1391 was able to get one of those notes. Daleks is a little off center, and that's okay. 1391 unfortunately did not get it. But they have a note ready to go for the teleoperated period, which begins now. It is now up to these drive teams and to these alliances as to what their strategy is going to be, which hopefully they were able to discuss over some really good food. 6911 is currently racing from their side to try and start cycling notes to the Daleks, who's going to be trying to shoot everything. Robbie and 1391 are currently trying to go from their human player station all the way to the other side to try and start the amp. The goal is to eventually get the amplification process going so that they can start doubling their points to try and close the gap. The score is currently 43-38. It is very close and it could be anybody's game. 1391 shoots it into the air right to 2495. Who's going to take that and go, oh, thank you, we really appreciate that. 6076 is going to go and try and get a note from their driver station, from their human player station. And they succeed into it and they're going to put it into their amp. 2495 shooting and successfully making their note go into the speaker, while 75 is trying to make sure that their notes are going into the amp, which they do. Red Alliance has an amplification ready. Blue just needs one more note in order to be able to do that. When it also comes to the amplifications, teams have to remember that the amplification is really beneficial if you have the notes to do it. Red just activated their amplification, but they also should have notes ready to go so that they can use it to the maximum of their ability. Remember, they only have 10 seconds or 4 shots to be able to do it. And if you don't have at least 2 of those shots ready, a team should be considering about their cycle times and where everyone is before they start committing to it. 6076 is going to intake the note, and they're going to go all the way back to their side at the end of their amplification period to just barely make it. Unfortunately, Pascac was not able to put it into the speaker, but they will have the chance to put it back into the amp to try and start that amplification process all over again. Ooh, that was a rough hit from Roby, who is currently playing defense right now to try and dissuade Blue Alliance robots to go to their human player station to try and pick up some more notes. And it is the guitar solo. Teams are now going to try and use the high notes to try and get some additional points for any team who is going to try docking and climbing. And we have one for the Red Alliance. Teams now should be parking or climbing to try and secure their end game. 1391's trying to park. We have 3 robots in the air, 1 from blue, 2 from red. Blue is currently in the lead right now, but we're going to see if any ref decisions are going to try and change that. Who knows who's going to win this match? We'll be back soon with your scores. And the results are in. Blue Alliance victory. Coming in at 82-73, a close match. It really came down to those amplifications from the blue side. By constantly honing in that amplification, they were able to take the lead at the end. Plus, with their stage, they were able to secure that victory. What an awesome match, but don't worry, this won't be the last of Alliance 4 that you'll see. They will be going into the lower bracket where they'll be facing another team to try and keep their dream alive. We'll be back soon with the next match.